Hi, Will Carroll here. Want to talk to you a little bit about Steven Strasburg. A lot of confusion going on with this situation. Obviously, big-time pitcher, an injury that's affecting a lot of people, and there's a lot of questions about it. So let's try to get right to the heart of it. Maybe video will help us clear some things up. Now, the flexor tendon here in the arm is what the problem is. Strain just means there's a tearing, whether that's minor, major, all the way up to rupture. Obviously, strain is a tear. We've heard that before, right? Let's talk about what flexion is. Flexion is here. It's moving it down. This would be extension. This is flexion. And obviously, when you're pitching, that motion, the flexion, you put a lot of stress here. Now, you can test this. If you just push down, you'll be able to, or even just flex it, you'll be able to feel right in here the tendon itself kind of coming up. Now, the question is whether there's any involvement with the UCL, the ulnar collateral ligament, which everybody knows from Tommy John surgery. Now, that ligament is again, same spot. They attach the flexor tendon and the UCL do attach in a very similar location. But if you want to feel it, put your hand on the outside, the medial aspect of the elbow, and kind of just push down on the desk where you can kind of push down on your elbow, and you'll feel that ligament kind of, it's under stress. You're stretching it a little bit. Don't hurt yourself, obviously, but you'll be able to feel it. It's a very different place. It's a very different stressor. What's happening is that with the MRI, they're trying to look inside the arm without cutting it open to see it. Obviously, that's preferable. On the first one, difficult to see exactly how much the tearing is. They get good views, but MRIs, even with the best radiologist, even with the best views, they're sometimes confusing. They're injecting a dye for contrast. Sometimes you'll hear that as a contrast MRI. Sometimes you'll hear that as an enhanced MRI. An arthrogram is a very similar thing, though there's some slight differences in the technique. This is what's going on. They're trying to find out what's going on with the flexor tendon. The UCL, my sources tell me, is not a problem. Obviously, that's some good news encased in the bad news for Steven Strasburg. Thanks.